This is going really bad. Hi, my name is Kaylee and I live in New York City in Soho. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. Okay. My channel is about you guys. That's kind of what you guys want to know, and I'm just here to share it. I moved to New York City alone. I have lived here again, like I said, 10 years, and I had a lot of friends come into my life that acted like older sisters, and I am forever grateful for their mentorship and guidance. And okay, so Soho stands for South of Houston, and Houston is a main street here that runs east to west and west to east. It looks like it's spelled Houston, and that was one of the first things that someone from New York giggled at me about, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm on Houston. And they were like, ha 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 ha, it's Houston. And then I looked at them and was like, that's weird. I mean, it's clearly spelled Houston. Anyways, first lived on the Upper East Side for a minute with a friend, and then I moved downtown to East Village, and that was a whole experience over there. I lived there for a year. Then I moved from East to West, and I lived in West Village, and West Village was really nice. And then I had a boyfriend, and I lived in Williamsburg for a little bit. And then I moved to Soho, and I've lived in Soho now for the majority of the time, and I found this apartment, and it was great. I live by myself. I live in a studio. It's nice to live by yourself, especially when you can find an apartment that's reasonably priced. I cannot believe I found this apartment. I worked with a broker, and thank God she showed me this unit. And I did get a rent stabilized unit. She showed me a bunch of units. I didn't like any of them, and then she said, hold on a second, I think I have a unit that's coming up available soon. It's rent stabilized, it's a great building, it has an elevator. Elevator in Soho is rare. And without the broker, I would not have been able to find this apartment. Anyways, so the purpose of this video is actually not for me to ramble about my life, but also to ramble about my life. The purpose of this video is actually to want to answer questions that people have about living in New York City. And I have lived in New York for some time. I know this city really well. The spots of where people go to, I used to go out like clubbing. I don't do that anymore. But there's a lot that I know about New York. The museums, cultural events, what happens when, what philanthropy groups exist, what to join when. There are young organizations that are part of museums, and they host dinners all throughout the city. So New York Public Library has a very prestigious young, there's another group called the Apollo Circle. They exist in the city, and if you're just moving to the city and you want to know anything or everything about, you know, the cool spots maybe that people don't talk about, the streets in New York, where to live, definitely ask me any questions about my life in New York City, my apartment. I'm in my 30s. Anything that I learned in my 20s, I have so much advice to give, and I want to give it. I have been in these places in New York. I have done all the things in my 20s that people usually do. I am close to my 20s still, and I wish I had little siblings, and I don't, so I don't have anything else to say. Message me in the comments below, so ask away, and I'm so excited for this channel to grow, so have a good day. Bye.